There are a lot of apps out there that help one improve productivity. One of these many apps making its way up the ranks due to its helpfulness and general ease of use is Canva. No one would have expected the company to trudge into waters only known by the likes of Microsoft and Google Docs. To elaborate, Canva has launched a productivity suite to take on Google Docs and Microsoft Office, and here's all you need to know about it. To start, we must talk about Canva's moves. And boy, are they major money moves. You see, Canva's not exactly a small app or one that needs a lot of external support to keep it afloat. The company is used by professionals all across the world and is worth a whopping 26 billion US dollars. And most recently, the design software has decided to shrug off its recent valuation plunge and has unveiled a major project expansion. And here's where the drama comes in. Because this latest project is in direct competition with global giants already dominating those areas, there's some major drama here. Co-founders Melanie Perkins, Cliff Obrecht, and Cameron Adams went on stage at Sydney's Hordern Pavilion to make their new product pitch. They even said that it would help boost the company well beyond its previously held valuation of $40 billion within 18 months, and that too in the near future. They explained that this project was the next big step in getting inside big businesses of all different types, that it will, through useful tools and other means, participate in the global trend toward visual communication. The new project that competes with these apps, you ask? Moving on, it's the beginning of the Canva multiverse. Of course, Canva's latest offering is Canva Docs, with features that are found very widely in some areas of the digital world, like Microsoft 365 and Google's Workspace and their office productivity software. It's, as it sounds, an interactive document tool to rival Google Docs. But that's not all. Canva Websites, which is basically a website builder that directly competes with Squarespace, was also announced. And Whiteboards, a tool in direct competition with the likes of Miro that helps with drop and drag brainstorming. The fact that Canva is already so popular due to its design features definitely helps sell its projects to consumers. The live stream, where over 300,000 joined to hear the announcements, also revealed that a Canva API and developer marketplace would be launched, where developers could then build Canva integrations, and also a creator marketplace. Here, local designers could work and get paid, all for submitting their designs to the library. That's not all. Canva also plans to target bigger customers. Obrecht, when talking about Canva's reach, did mention that they've already got deep penetration into every cafe that wants to create a menu. Even so, the way large businesses now work has changed, and now visual communication between teams has become a significant part of organizations. As such, Canva's new productivity suite, combined with its pre-existing video editing and presentation tools and its printing service, aims to break into and target large organizations specifically. These organizations' teams need to collaborate and work in a slick, cloud-based environment, and that's where Canva will come in. Of course, it would be near impossible for Canva to take over a world where Google Docs and Microsoft Office already dominate as productivity suites of choice. There's really nothing to fix, so what could motivate these businesses to adopt Canva and abandon a trusted suite? Also, the competition is tough. Currently, as mentioned, both Google and Microsoft dominate the sector, with Google Workspace enjoying increased attention in seat numbers, as well as average revenue per user over the COVID-19 pandemic. Microsoft 365's revenue jumped by 19% in their most recent results, too. We can safely state that most of Canva's growth has come from small businesses and sole traders who prefer to develop their own marketing materials. Over the last 18 months, Canva has deliberately decided to shift towards targeting enterprise customers, a bigger entity. According to a TechCrunch interview, Obrecht claimed that they're not trying to compete with Google Docs head-to-head. Since their products are inherently visual, they take a very visual approach to documents. So it's kind of like asking questions like, what does a visual document look like? How do you turn that boring document that's all text-based into something engaging? Up next, let's talk about Canva's aim came with their new suite. As Fortune reported, with this launch, Canva hoped to transform itself from a mainly consumer-focused brand, often used by individual teams to design social media graphics and presentations, to a critical business tool, an upgrade of sorts. In the process, they'd attempt to crack open the productivity management software market that is, according to Grand View Research, currently valued at $47.3 billion and growing at a rate of 13% a year. Melanie Perkins talked about how visual communication is becoming an increasingly critical skill for teams of every size across almost every industry, and how Canva's hoping to bring in simple design products to the workplace, ones that help empower every employee at every organization and on every device. On the subject of Melanie Perkins and Canva's pricing, did you know that she's struggled so intensely to get to this point, or that Canva is the world's most valuable startup founded and led by a woman? Well, it is. Over the past 10 years, she's put her soul into the service, and the fact that so many continue to be helped and empowered by it is remarkable. Of course, you can't deny that office suites and services like these come with a hefty price plan, and many individuals and teams are turned off by a service whose price is unfairly high, and it can't compete with more easily accessible services out there. We're happy to report that Canva is not one of these. So if you were interested in the service but weren't sure what that might mean price point wise, we'd ask you not to fear, since its pricing structure will remain the same, with Canva Pro subscribers paying $164.99 per person per year, and Canva teams paying $209.90 for 5 people per year. In fact, all the new products revealed in September will also be available to use through Canva's free model. Let's talk about the company's general stats for a big startup. You see, as of a few weeks ago, the company revealed that it had signed on over 500 employees and over 55,000 paid teams in organizations. Hell, Cameron Adams, fellow co-founder and chief product officer for Canva, even said that Canva's new model, which aims to target big organizations, could turbocharge revenue. He revealed that the way into these bigger companies is generally through the sales teams, and a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4, they said that people were using Canva's presentations to make better pitch decks, and then the service was catching on elsewhere in their company. Eventually, through laborious effort, they worked out what else these people and teams and businesses might need and began putting it all together. Canva currently books more than $1 billion in annual revenue thanks to its fast growth, especially in places like the United States, Mexico, Brazil, and Indonesia. And as such, Adams predicted that these 4 countries would be the first to adopt the new visual workplace suite on a wide scale. It's ironic that Canva is an Aussie startup, and yet Adams doesn't believe the app and its newest features and services will be an immediate hit there. He claimed to not be sure whether Australian companies would pick up the service straight away, but he did say that businesses where existing team members aren't constrained by existing infrastructure are likely to see the appeal once they try out the applications. Finally, let's talk about why he thinks that. One thing to know about Canva is that it does have plenty of cash on hand, but its valuation has dominated and been in the headlines in recent times. This is because recently, 2 large investors re-rated the company down on their books, which was a direct response to the sharp sell-off in public market technology stocks. Canva was revalued to be 58% lower by US-based Franklin Templeton. When it comes to valuations, last year, Canva raised $200 million, a $40 billion valuation, all at a time when high-growth tech companies were fetching really impressive multiples in the public markets. And since that time, interest rates have gone way up, and both the private and public markets have undergone a widespread correction. Canva has to spend big on cloud storage. They save money through through bottom-up, product-led growth. Canva hosts billions of images and millions of video files, with so many more uploaded every day. This requires uncountable servers to fuel its cloud-based products. And that's all for this video. What do you think of Canva's productivity suite to take on Google Docs and Microsoft Office? Would you ever use it? Let us know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed watching the video, be sure to leave a like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications by pressing the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. We'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.